What is up, YouTube? Spectacular Spider Grandpa coming back at you with his new comic book day, LCS haul, some Funko Pops, and a couple of announcements from myself and Pocan Joe. First off, as you noticed, I did shave the beard off. I needed a break from the beard, but the shit grows back fast, so I don't plan on shaving again till whenever. But yeah, I just needed a little break, so it's a little weird right now seeing myself without this. I'm sure it's weird for you guys. People say I look younger. I think I look like shit. I don't like it, but I was just sick of it, so shave that off. I know that's not why you're here. We're gonna get right into the comics I picked up this week. Let's see here. It's a pretty big stack, because I did go to 2 LCSs today. One, my LCS, and 2, I met Pocan Joe down in Norfolk for lunch, and our meeting spot is across the street from another comic book store called Local Heroes. So stopped in there, picked up a few issues, picked up another copy of Detective Comics 1000, only because I have not read this yet and wanted a reader copy, so I bought this one. The Jim Lee cover, I believe. Yep. True Believers, Infinity Gauntlet number 4, I believe it is. So, I just had this book, the actual Infinity Gauntlet, signed by George Perez at C2E2. So, there's a reader copy of that. And this True Believers Nebula I picked up as well. Hey, Piglet. You see Piglet up there? Just hanging out. That's C2E2 Piglet. War of the Realms, I really wanted this cover. This is the Battle Lines Thor cover, and I got it. I got a bunch of others coming in the mail that I really liked as well, and here it is. Just a great Thor cover. So got that. We were in Local Heroes, like I said, me and Pocan Joe, and he said he picked up a copy of this book, so I grabbed it as well. This is section 0, number 1, right there. I picked up another copy of War of the Realms. This is a great cover with Captain Marvel and Hela. Picked up that. I thought I'd give this a try. Jim Henson's The Storyteller, Sirens. So we'll see what that's all about. Review will probably be coming on Blast It or Stash It this Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. I know I haven't been reading a lot of books as of late. Work's been a little busy. Picked up this one. I believe this came out last week. Reprint of Hulk 181. So, one of my grails. Shout out to Discovery Bay Comics. If you're not familiar with him, go check out his channel. He just got inducted into the 181 Club. He got his copy. God bless you, man. You're amazing for the things you do for the community. So well deserved. Picked up this one. This is Punchline number 5, only because it's a kind of shark cover. I guess this character is called Sawtooth. I'll give it a read. I know it's already into issue 5. Haven't read the other 4, so we'll see. Major X number 1. Yeah, this guy. But, we all said the same thing about Deadpool and New Mutants 98 as well, so we'll see where this goes. I don't hate Rob Liefeld. I don't think his art is stood the test of time. Back in the 90s when he was drawing New Mutants, and then he went on to like Youngblood and all that jazz. We all thought that was a shit, so it is what it is. He is an asshole, but Major X number 1. Uncanny X-Men number 15. Gotta have my X-Men. I picked this one strictly for the cover. I have not been reading it, but it is a Windsor cover. That's Red Sonja number 3. Beautiful cover right there. Hashtag meat and potatoes all over the place. Obey Me number 1. I picked up that. Pocan Joe said there was a 0 issue he did not really enjoy. I did not read that. We'll see what this one does. I don't know why my shit's so... Because my fucking TV's on. I'm watching all your videos, you freaking YouTubers. Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man and Miss Marvel. Pick that up. Suicide Squad Black Files number 6. This is the last issue of that. Of course, I got Die number 5. Avengers No Road Home, which has been amazing, number 8. Conan number 5. Been loving the Conan stuff coming out. Cosmic Ghost Rider Destroys Marvel History number 2. Homage cover to that classic Amazing Spider-Man book, I believe it is. Immortal Hulk number 16. I think this is a spec book, the first appearance of some harpy, red harpy. We'll see. Pretty cool cover, Hulk's face in the moon. Good stuff. Everyone knows I love my Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider. Number 7. That's one of the War of the Realms variants I have coming from my comic shop, where Spider-Gwen, yeah, it's itchy, where Spider-Gwen's on the cover, I think with She-Hulk and some other characters. Grab that. Punisher number 10 is my final book. Been loving this, so grab that as well. After we did the comic book stores, me and Pocan Joe sat down for a little lunch. I think the place is called Alkaline, something like that. It's a ramen noodle place, but it's the best ramen you've had. If you're ever in the Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Norfolk, Hampton Roads area, look us up. We'll take you to it. It's a freaking amazing, best ramen I've had. Oh man. And it'll fill you up too. So while we were sitting there, I'll get on to our announcements. While we were sitting there, we were discussing plans for the year as far as conventions go and other stuff, upcoming auctions we're going to have and all that. So we are definitely doing Tidewater Comic Con, which is one of the 2 biggest cons in our area, without going out of the state. So that happens in May, I believe. Then in October, we put plans into action that we are going to go to the Baltimore Comic Con for the 2nd year in a row. Meet up with Drew Manchu. I know a few other people are going. I think Kat Wren and Chad from the Comic Corps, and probably Comics Misexplained. So we're gonna do this all over again come October. So I can't wait. We're gonna have some auctions, try to sell some books, raise some money. So we have a pretty awesome time like we did last year. So if you're going to any of these conventions, let us know. Let Pelcan Joe. Let somebody know. You guys heard all the stories from C2E2 of Blasted or Stash It and the Comic Corps and all the other cats having the best time. So let's make it happen again. Baltimore in October. What else? After I had my bromance lunch with Pocan Joe, came home, and my wife was already home from work saying we need to go run to the grocery store. Fortunately, going to the grocery store means GameStop is right next door, so I got excited because I'm always looking for them Funko Pops. I picked up a few. Let's see here. Didn't have this in my collection. Finally pulled the trigger on it. That's the Young Buck I can't talk. The Young Bucks, New Japan Pro Wrestling. So I grabbed that. I picked up the Jim Lee GameStop exclusive Catwoman. This is probably my favorite grab of the day. She just looks amazing. So grab that. I do have the Joker and the Batman somewhere in this house. Picked up Gage and Church from Pet Cemetery. Right there. Not looking forward to the new Pet Cemetery. It doesn't hold a candle to the original, I don't think. Picked up the Devil Betty Boop. There is an angel version of this. Yep, right on the back here. Here's the set of all the boops you could get. I picked up Ric Flair in his red robe. I do have the WWE 2K19 exclusive sitting upstairs with my wrestling collection. So I got that. Picked up some Game of Thrones pops. You don't see me picking up Game of Thrones pops a lot, but these are just amazing. First, I got the Night King on the throne right there. And I picked up Daenerys on the throne as well. So I grabbed those. And last but not least, from Avengers Endgame, the pops are starting to hit the shelves. I am not impressed, but I always got to have my Thanos. So I picked up him. He's got his new weapon. His looks like a double-bladed sword, or I don't know what it is. But he is wearing the Infinity Gauntlet. So that was cool. And there he is right there. And that is it, guys. Pops, comics, conventions, and ramen noodles. What else do we have going on? Free comic book days coming up. We were looking up other conventions, and I think we're just going to stick to Tidewater Comic Con and Baltimore Comic Con for the rest of the year.